Hello, everybody, and welcome back to M&J Games. I am Michael, and now today we are doing a coaster spotlight. And on this coaster, it is a recreation of Space Mountain at Disneyland Paris. And this is created by, I don't know if it's pronounced like if it's ill, like IL, or if it's the Roman numeral 2, but you got, so it looks like uppercase I, dash LCN dash and then II again. Now, then once again, that could be the Roman numeral 2, but I'll put the link to the location of this on the workshop in the description below. But as you can see, this is the Space Mountain based off of Disneyland Paris. And now I don't know if it's a perfect recreation because I do know the coaster has a lift chain in this one, but I think in real life, I think it launches. I think it's really just heavily inspired by it. And so for those of you that have been to this coaster, Disneyland Paris, and I've ridden it, I'd love to hear your thoughts. But I mean, just right away, from pictures I've seen for this area, this looks fantastic. Very wide pass. Love the little lake here, or not lake, the little water feature here in the middle. And so just this looks amazing. And then just look at the building. Like what in the world? I just want to know what all pieces. Okay, so those are the scaffold, not scaffolding. Those are the coaster supports. What is that? Is that a flat treetop star? I don't know if I've seen that piece. Oh my gosh, that's just a star copied a lot. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then here we've got these coaster supports as well. Now those are rectangles. Okay. Rectangles. So those are all made out of basic shapes. And then looks like the same thing here, also made out of basic shapes, with those being basic shapes as well. So this is really creative, really well done. Just I can't say enough about it. So we see what it's like at nighttime, and real quick, just go to the daytime, so you can kind of see how it still looks really nice, really well done. Um, it's weird that you could kind of see. Oh, okay, so he used that. I honestly would use just normal cement because from above it looks almost like it's a grid. Now I don't know if that's how it is in real life. That might be kind of what the water looks like. So that might be trying to recreate that feel, and if so, that's great. Um, but yeah, this is really cool. So let's go back to nighttime. And let's go ahead and enjoy the park right here. So join the crowd. Yeah, I mean, I love the use of different trees too because you got different styles. I need to use these red trees more, but it's just really nice because you've kind of sectioned off the park, and you got your big oak tree, and then you've got the more alpine style trees. So yeah, this looks fantastic. And then I mean, up, that's just golly, just creating this building. I wouldn't even know where to begin, to be honest. This is amazing, and that's what's so great about this game. And I know I say this a lot, but everybody approaches it differently. Everybody builds different things, and so this is really cool. So, and also building that tunnel, like at least from my experience, when you're building stuff like this, you can't, depending on what shapes you use and stuff, it's really hard to have them to where they slide up naturally in terms of using the advanced move. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get on the coaster. Now, only thing that I might say here is I might suggest not having this as wide. Like I said, this is just my pet peeve, but this isn't everybody's pet peeve. I hate seeing these curbs. Like it just drives me crazy seeing curbs on elevated pathway like that. So, like I said, that's just my suggestion. But then again, you've got this whole area kind of sectioned off, so that's fine. But let's go. So this is the normal queue. But you know what? Let's check out the Fast Pass queue because it goes a totally separate way, which is interesting. Which does this take you all the way? Oh wow. Okay, well let's go to the normal queue then. So I didn't realize it. Okay, we might have to turn the Might have to turn the torch on to kind of see some of this because I want to be able to see what this creator did. Now we could turn that off too if we wanted to. Let's see. Oh wow. Yeah, so what time? Let's try to see if there's a time that's not quite as dark. Yeah, so I want to be able to see what was created here. Yeah. Nah, it's weird because I have seen a couple of creations of, oh, that's cool. Okay, so this is actually, there's the ride. Oh, so is that how it is in real life, where you kind of walk by part of the ride with the queue area? Because I know Space Mountain and Disney World in Orlando, you don't necessarily see the ride, but it's really dark the whole time, and it's kind of amazing that you're in, because it just seems like a really long path, and like we should be out of the building, if you know what I'm saying. Like it's amazing it all fits in that building. Um, yeah, this is cool though. This is a super long queue. I'm sure that's how it is in real life. And they go through a door, and then, all right, let's see. All right. Oh man, this ceiling seems low. If it's like this in real life, that's claustrophobic. My goodness, are we ever gonna get to the ride? Oh, this is crazy. All right, but that's cool. Man, you're probably using like 10% of your counter just on these paths. This is insane. 'Cause this is at 59% on the PS5, which means it's roughly 90% on the PS4 with just one ride and not even that many stalls. So that shows you, I mean, this queue is just like, what in the. Hold on. Why do we keep walking through walls? Okay. Sure, there's a reason for this. And then we're in another room. This is a crazy queue. Wow. Okay. And then now we're back outside technically. But yeah, this is such a cool station. And I really love how the exterior is done. This is super cool. Oh, so that's all rectangular pieces and basic shapes. Wow. You make note of that. But yeah, so I know I have seen this. They do have a dual loading station in real life. So that's really cool. Looks like you chose the Aero coaster. Um, and I don't, like I said, I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend to know what coaster company actually made it, and what it looks like in real life. But what I could tell here is that you're not actually loading the two cars. But I did make a video recently. It's on my channel about how you can make a dual loading station that actually works, and it's all about overlaying the track, um, like making one ride, saving it as a blueprint, downloading it, and then you basically just however the angle measurement is coming this way, you do the same for this side, kind of like you've done, and then the cars will essentially run on the same track. But this is really cool. So let's go ahead and look at the stats of the coaster first, and then we will go ahead and ride. So the coaster's at, 3.91. Stats honestly aren't in terms of being all green, not the most important thing. Vertical G is a little bit higher. Same with lateral G's. But yeah, I'm really excited to ride this ride, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. All right, guys. So that was Space Mountain, or I think it's called Hyperspace in real life. So let's kind of go through some of this, and I want to talk about it and get y'all's opinions on it. So as we see the coaster, let me actually turn this on. We might turn this off sometimes. This is a cool tunnel, and I do like how you go underneath here. Like I said, I don't know what is completely accurate and what's different, but I think in real life, I do think this launches. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, but I think it launches, and then, oh my gosh, is that a head chopper? Either way, I mean, coming up with a way to do that, it's got to be intense. And then you come out here, and obviously you've got the spaghetti track. So really cool. Does it have a lift hill mid ride? I did start to watch a POV one time, but then it was just it was pitch dark, and I was like, this isn't any fun because I can't see anything. So I tried to find a video of lights on, and I couldn't. But yeah, so love to hear your thoughts. I do really like this part, how you kind of got the cue at that point where you can kind of look out and see. But yeah, I would love to get your thoughts and opinions on it. And I think there were a couple areas definitely that needed some smoothing, especially near the end. It kind of whipped you a little bit on one of those turns. But I like how you just kind of put the rocks through the coaster supports, kind of so they're not technically floating. And so I think this is really, really well done. Now let's get out of here. And yeah, so once again, what are your thoughts and opinions? I mean, I think the look of it, like, just fantastic. I think coaster need a little bit of smoothing, but overall, I think it was good. Um, this is this. Oh, and you even got smoke. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even notice that before. Wow. But yeah, I mean, just the thought process that it takes to be able to figure out what all pieces you can use. Insane. Um, so love your feedback. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you enjoy the videos, make sure and hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing so that you can stay up to date with all the Planet Coaster content and the Planet Zoo content that Jasmine's starting to release with M&J Games. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.